I want to know what you guys think, what the ethics are for boondocking when you're in the middle of nowhere and people come up and park next to you. So last night we had this guy pull up here, stop, saw that we were camped here, pull back, come down the road, and then right about where the last tree back there is, where the road stops, he parks, but he turns around and faces us, pulls out a little sleeping bag, 2 chairs, gets undressed, and then puts on some pajamas and proceeds to roll joints. Lays down on his mat and then directly faces us, just staring at us, smoking joints. I would say the steps from our camp to him was about less than 100 steps. And that kind of thing concerns me because it was right before it got dark. So I came out and I made my presence known by standing right at the edge of my camp, brushed my teeth, and spit my water towards him as he was watching. Before that, a couple of days ago, we went to town and we were coming back in, and he posted up somewhere up in this area, nowhere near us, and he was waving us down saying, "Hey, there's a camp right next to me here, and there's a camp right next to me here." And I said, "We're good, we got our camp." Came down to our camp. Next morning, he comes walking through the bushes here, sees us where we're camped, and decides to go back and bring his truck down and park. I don't know if you can see where the little rock pile is over there, but again, it's like 50 paces from here. Sets up camp, turns his vehicle so it faces right at us, and we're in the middle of nothing here. Puts his chair facing right at us and all his, cooking stuff on this side of the truck. I mean, you got all that to look at, but puts everything on this side, so when we look out of the van, all we see is him. And he decided that he was going to wear nothing but a marble bag the whole time he was here. Strutting around in a pink thong and walking around in front of the van, walking around here trying to get our attention, and really offensive looking. Like, dude, you gotta fucking get out of here. And I got my wife here. Be decent. You don't have to wear a damn marble bag, and if you're gonna do that, you can go onto the other side of your rig so that we don't have to see you. But obviously he was doing this because he wanted to be seen. So a few days go by and he's just strolling around in the front here trying to make eye contact with us or do something so that he would have an excuse to come over here. And every time he came close, we just shut the door. Open doors doesn't mean an invitation for you guys to come up and talk. We're not out here. We're not out here for that. But yeah, he one day he decided to come down, and he approached the van, but this time he was wearing some booty shorts, and he came at us with a golf club. So I jumped out of the van and met him at the edge of the camp because I didn't want him anywhere near my wife. I didn't want him anywhere near our camp, and I didn't want him peering into the van. So I met him at the edge and one thing that I learned out here is how to be super rude. Usually a nice person, but these people encroaching on your camp really makes me uncomfortable, especially with what this guy did. He approached the van, and I was really short yes, no answers. He asked me if there was anywhere to get water here. Yeah, go to town. So I was really short, really unfriendly, really unwelcoming, and after our little encounter, he walked back to his rig, packed everything up, and then took off. So my question to you guys is, how close is too close? So far, my experience is, if I can see you, you're too close.